And welcome to another edition of Coffee with the Moom. That's right. Nothing like a cup of coffee. Today I want to talk about something that's super important, really change how you get booked. That is the idea of dress for the job you want, not for the job you have. Say that again. Dress for the job you want, not for the job you have. Want to be a headliner? Dress like a headliner. Want to be an open micer? Continue to wear jeans and a sloppy t-shirt and see how that takes you. Nobody really wants to admit first impressions matter. When you step on stage, the way you dress is a presentation of you. It is demonstrating who you are as an individual. People make assumptions about you. Since if you walk on stage and you're sitting there complaining about why nobody wants to date you, or you're complaining about your job and you're wearing jeans and a rolled up flannel, people are gonna go, yeah, you look like a slacker. But if you dress nice and you make the same complaint, you may actually be able to win them over and be like, yeah, the boss is the real jerk. You look like a real professional. Now, with that said, it can also go the other way around. I noticed that when I lost my weight after my heart condition, being able to do the fat jokes I used to do didn't work anymore. And I had to start dressing up, and I had to start becoming the confidence that I was actually sharing with the world. What I found is that the fat jokes didn't hit because I didn't believe them anymore. I look in the mirror and I see a different person than I did 2 years ago. And that also creates a new identity on stage. So here's a challenge for you. I want you to start dressing on stage the way that you actually feel about yourself. If you feel like you know that you are a confident, smart, sexy person, dress like that. If you feel like you're a schlub, dress like a schlub. And if your routine is about being a schlub, that's gonna fit. Where it's not going to fit is when you start to kind of try to force something that really isn't there. It's when people dress up really, really nice and all their stuff is about how they can't get a job or they can't do this. People aren't going to buy it. They're going to be like, you're a little too cool for that. Now, what about when you get a gig like last minute, but you're not prepared? Here's something I'm going to tell you. You always want to keep a jacket or a change of clothes at all times with you. Headliners are ready to go. You know, one of the things that happened one time when I first started out is I was asked to host, and I remember texting the guy back. It was a comedy club that required the host wear some type of collared shirt or jacket. And I said, oh, it was free dress today at the school I was teaching at. I don't know if I have anything prepared. And he goes, always have a collared shirt ready to go in case we need you to do something. He goes, if you're not gonna be able to dress the part, I can't put you in the role. And that's okay, because successful people should look successful. So here's the 3 things I want you to do. A, I want you to make sure that you always have a change of clothes in your car at all times, whether that's a certain type of dress, a certain type of jeans, a certain type of jacket, whatever, keep it with you at all times. B, I want you to determine what style works for you. I want you to always know that you have a look, and that look is going to help define and bring believability to the comedy. And 3, I want you to get somebody you trust's opinion of how you're dressing on stage. Because you may think that you're pulling off some look, and then it turns out that jacket, those pants, that dress is actually sending a mixed message. Because as much as we like to believe that we are the complete masters of our fate, that we may not always see the whole picture or the whole thing. And don't be afraid to ask your mother for a little bit of help.